Hi, hello, and welcome back to Pete's Plastic Playground for another edition. It's been a couple of weeks since I was here last, and kits have arrived on the bench, and kits have left the bench, and a new kit has just arrived today to be started. Although this episode has got a theme, I'll just give you a quick update. The theme of this episode is going to be on Dogfight doubles. Dogfight doubles are sets from Airfix that I've always really loved and loved looking at from when I was a kid in the catalogue. But the new build on the bench is actually a Dogfight quadruple. So it's a Battle of Britain set. Now what I've done is I've plucked the Heinkel 111 from this set, and I intend to make all four models, which is the Heinkel, the Hurricane, the Spitfire and the ME 109, all flying wheels up, and put them on the stand that comes with it. So it'll be a nice display for the 85th anniversary of the Battle of Britain later this year. But so this kit is 10 years old. This came out in 2015, I think. So 10 years old for this set. And as I say, I plucked out the Heinkel 111. It's the first time I've ever built the latest iteration of the Airfix 172 Heinkel 111, and I have to say that it is an absolute dream. I've had about 3 or 4 hours on it today and got this far, and it falls together. It absolutely does fall together. It's a brilliant kit. Sorry, just interrupted by the compressor there because I've been using the airbrush today. So highly recommended, the Heinkel HE111 from Airfix, and as I say, I shall be displaying this as part of a Battle of Britain display. So I have been building a Dogfight double recently. I've built the Airfix 172 Bristol Bowfighter and Focke-Wulf 190 Dogfight double. There they are on the stand. As I say, Dogfight doubles have always been a big favourite of mine, and I've enjoyed, particularly the Bowfighter. It went together really well. I did experiment some, I wanted to weather it quite heavily, and I wasn't, let's put it this way, I used it as a bit of a test bed, but it's been quite good. And so it got me to think, about all the Dogfight doubles that I've done in the past, including just over to the right here, the ME262 and the Mustang, which I did a couple of years ago. Dogfight doubles are great. I think it's a great concept, and in the past have really brought about some great artwork from Airfix as well on the boxes. So combat scenes with aircraft, what have they done in the past that I can draw to mind? Some of the rarer ones. There was one that had I think it was a MiG-15 and the Cessna Bird Dog from Vietnam. I seem to remember that there was an Egyptian MiG and an Israeli Mirage, I seem to remember doing when I was a kid. There was a World War One Dogfight double with I think it was a Fokker triplane and a Sopwith Camel, maybe. I could stand to be corrected on that one. But more recently, and apart from these two that I've done lately, I just wanted to go over, I think what I'll do is I'll go over 5 that really have been my favourites over the years. Okay, so I think 4 of them I can give an example of, but number 1 I haven't actually got or built. So so what I'll do, I'll start you off at number 5 of all my favourites with the Sea Harrier and the Argentinian Airfix A4 Skyhawk. So with this one, I managed to get the kit second hand from a guy on Facebook Marketplace. He decided not to build it. And so I took my time, especially with the Harrier, and I was particularly pleased with how that came out, and did that little diorama from the Falklands War. I wanted to show the background as a map of the Falklands and never really got around to doing it, but who knows, maybe one day I will. So that's the A4 Skyhawk and the Sea Harrier FRS1 from Airfix. Okay, so number 4 on my list, and in my stash, and it still features the Focke-Wulf FW190, but this time it's paired with the Typhoon 1B. So the reason I've selected this kit, or this Dogfight double, is that they're both decent little 172 fighters actually. They're great kits to build, especially the FW190, and I expect most of you know the Typhoon as well, that they go together so well, and I think the subject pairing of these two sits particularly well. A good set, you know, if you want to use the paints and the brushes, it's all there. So number 4 in my choice of Dogfight doubles is the FW190 and the Typhoon 1B. Number 3 in the top 5 Airfix Dogfight doubles is the ME262A and the de Havilland Mosquito. So this portrays a dogfight from towards the end of World War II with the ME262, the jet from the Luftwaffe, coming in contact with the Mosquito. I think my money would still be on the Mozzie actually, because well, just because my heart says so. But yes, they're 2 old rudimentary kits, and you've got the ever-present issue of getting those machine guns through those holes without breaking them. But one day I'm going to build these models and put them on the display stand and stand back and enjoy them. So there it is, number 3, the Mozzie and the ME262. Okay, and so on to number 2 in the countdown of the top 5 Airfix Dogfight doubles. This is quite a rare and quite an old one. So it's the V1 Flying Bomb, the Doodlebug, versus the Gloucester Meteor. So when I was at Bovey recently, I saw this manoeuvre going on where a Hawker Tempest was tilting the V1 off its gyroscope and forcing it to crash land in a field. And here we've got again towards the latter part of World War II, the Gloucester Meteor coming into contact with the Doodlebug and knocking it out the sky. So so I think that's it's an interesting subject, and it's be nice to have the models posed on the stands to actually show that happening, and maybe even put the scene of the fields on a piece of paper below to sort of set the scene. So there it is, number 2 in my countdown of Dogfight doubles. Okay, so number 1 in my countdown of top 5 Airfix Dogfight doubles, I've chosen, so this is just me, my personal choice, is the Bolt and Pull Defiant versus the Dornier DO17Z. Why have I chosen this one? Well, first of all, I really like the Defiant as a model, and secondly, I think the 2 kits are a really good pairing. They get away from the the kind of repetitive thing of ME109 versus Spitfire and Hurricane versus ME110 that were all too common back in the day. So somebody was clever enough to, and I haven't got the Dogfight double set, so forgive me for showing you the separate models that Joe stitched in the picture for you. But this is just a brilliant little kit for anybody who hasn't built this this Bolt and Pull Defiant in 1/72 scale. It is lovely. It's got great detail. It's got brilliant surface detail on it, and it's a fine little model. It really is. And the same goes for the Dornier as well. It is one of Airfix's later iterations, and I think there's probably one part of the undercarriage that tends to be a bit tricky to put together, or comes broken or something. I mean, I've had this in the stash for about 10 or 12 years now, and I think it's still sealed actually, so I've not even been in to look at the parts. In fact, I bought this from Hamleys in London years and years and years ago because it was reduced. But at the same time, I just think it's a fantastic, interesting subject, and the combination of these 2 together puts it at the top of my list of Airfix Dogfight doubles. So if you fancy doing a dogfight double sometime. I'd be interested to know what you choose, or if you've done some in the past. It'd be great to see in the comments what you've done and what you thought of. And also, it made me wonder about future dogfight double sets. You know, what ideas are there for sort of future dogfight doubles? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of you know, sort of conflicts that have involved jet aircraft, maybe. You know, something in the Middle East that's taken place, maybe sort of an Iraqi MiG-29 versus an American F-15, or I don't know. You can let your imagination run riot. So subjects for future dogfight doubles. They're bound to bring out some different ones, aren't they? So just have to give that one some thought. So anyway, from myself and Joe here in Pete's Plastic Playground tonight, that's about it for this edition. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting, and it might have rekindled memories from building dogfight doubles from when we were kids. And it's I think it's an interesting subject anyway. So all the best to you. Happy modelling, and until next time, take care. Bye for now. Cheers.